We are out of swimming jacks. Check this out right here. We just went into the Marsh the other day and I don't know where my tackle tray is. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Trust me, take my word for it. We're out of swimming jacks, so we've got to make a quick field trip over to Serious Tackle in Lamarck. I think that's what it's called. We've got Dusty, the owner from Hoagie's Fishing Lures, is going to be there, and he's hooking us back up with a resupply.
Here you go.
Thank you. Every great day starts out with a healthy shake of some sort. The only problem with Smoothie King is that there's not enough of them around. I wished we had one in between where I live and Freeport, because that would enable me to stop eating unhealthy, especially whenever you get up into your 40s. Man, it is hard to keep those pounds away. You know the guy who sells these?
Right here.
How you doing, brother?
Man, I was hoping you weren't out there fishing today.
No, not today. It's just, look at this. It's crazy.
It's been tough to keep things on the peg.
I know.
I said you'd be blowing one way and
Yeah.
pedaling like crazy to get back.
20 plus mile an hour winds and then gusts up to I don't know what. Another trip in the Marsh using the 120 PDL, and I've got the rudder somewhat down. It's locked in that position. The tension knob's tightened all the way up so it doesn't move left and right, and we are push poling. Let's see how we do in a flooded marsh system. Wish us luck. We'll be doing the run and gun thing. Because of it being flooded, I don't really see us being able to sight cast redfish unless they actually let us know they're there by blowing up. I just saw like a piggy perch or something like that do a backflip. One of the things the PDL drive has plagued the kayak for shallow marsh fishing is its need for 10 to about 12 inches of water to draft in. How Old Town remedied that was they just extended this new Topwater to 12 feet. And because of doing that, when you pull the drive up, you can still leave the rudder down and you're able to push pole. So when you get into about like a foot of water, it is capable of push poling and tracking straight now. So that is awesome. I just missed one. It could be mullet because I just got tail thumped again. Okay, we're gonna cast right back out over there. That's where I thought I felt a bite. Maybe if that fella is still there and he really gets rid of that walleye vision, then maybe, just maybe not. Kayak is drifting really well. It's tracking straight, drifting nice with the wind. It's not making it difficult for me to cast. That's with some grass right there. I'm loving the responsiveness of this kayak. I am impressed with the PDL drive. Its ability, like the prop is cutting through the mud right now. I can feel it cutting through, and the gearing on it, it's not like it's my legs are just hurting to push through this. Like I'm not straining one bit, just going through it. So really good gearing inside the PDL drive. That's something nice to have, especially when you get into this soft marsh mud that we have. I'm loving it so far. Now it's brand new, so we just, you know, the longevity test is what remains to be seen, but I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna put it through. Brand new kayak, and it's got quite a bit of use already. There we go. Just constantly keep this lure in motion, keep it in the water and moving. Eventually one of these casts are going to yield us a fish because there'll be a red in the area that we decided to cast to. If we get lucky, there'll be a flounder or a speckled trout. But you got to keep the lure in the water and moving. That's what I'm doing. Open water fishing is not my cup of tea, and it shows. I don't even drink tea. I don't know why I'm saying that, but Here we go. Something's got to come across it again, and we'll see if we can get the bite like that right there. That's a bite. This guy's got a little bit of bottom into him. He's coming at me. Mud chicken. Hello, little friend. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Oh, look at that. My son's got one. We got a double hookup. Little bitty mud chicken deciding to play. Oh, sorry, buddy. There we go. Let's get a good look at the little turd. You don't happen to have a spinner in your mouth, do you? That is such a beautiful fish, and the way they can pull is just so crazy, the power that they have. I love catching every fish, especially those guys too, because when it is tough fishing on a day like today, they will not let you down. They'll provide you with a good fight. Hopefully we got into a school of little chickens. That'll provide a little bit of action for us today. Oh, they could just be feeding around the grass. I don't know what the bottom looks like. Right there, got another one. I was saying that I don't know what the bottom looks like, but it's got to be a somewhat gut. We got us another mud chicken. Hold on, little guy. Come on, come on, come on. You're so cute, man. There we go. Destroying the Hoagie swimming jack. That black with chartreuse tail is a great bait to use. It always has the ability to get the job done. And look at this, destroyed that. I don't know if y'all can even see that, but this thing it's on his last leg. I was telling Dusty the other day when I met him at Serious Tackle to get more of these. It's just crazy on how durable these lures are. Probably 2 more casts and then we're gonna move on to another patch of grass. You just got to keep hunting these fellas down. You can't just stand idle. I mean, you can if you want, but then you're waiting for the fish to come to you. I prefer to go to where the fish are. All right, let's move on, push away from this bank, and continue hunting these guys down. We are now deep into the Marsh system, all the way towards the back lake. My train of thought is if we can get to where the grass just ends, the water cannot go any further, maybe the reds will be concentrated along that bank line, because everything else that, like these small grass islands that are not up against what is now the new bank of grass that will not let the water go any further, the reds aren't over there. They're not on the little islands or anything like that. My fingers are being crossed that they will be along this new bank line. Got him. We stuck him. Oh, I felt that solid bite. Yes. This guy's a puller. Oh man, that was like the only tough bite that I have felt so far. We got the net ready. Oh yes, that is a beautiful redfish. Pulling some drag. Oh. The Topwater 120 PDL puts me on the res, baby. There we go. And we got him. Listen to this fella drumming. Oh my gosh. Little buddy, I have been searching all day for you. Where have you been, man? Out here in the back lake, huh? Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that golden copper color, everybody. A beautiful slot red. My little mud donkey. Let's get the hook out because I don't need you to tear up your mouth. Man, we got him right on the top of the mouth. There we go. Check this out. Texas roach. This is root beer chartreuse tail. my black and red wasn't working for me, so I decided to switch it up. Glad I did, because this thing, that's what we got right there. Beautiful copper redfish. Tail is a bit torn up. Look at his eyes. His eyes are good. There's nothing wrong with the fella's eyes. Let's get him in the water, let him breathe a little bit. All right, here we go. How big is this guy? That is a 23 3/4 inch redfish right there. Beauty at its finest. All right, here we go. You ready, fella? And off he goes. Just like that. Get out of jail free card. I promised y'all if I caught you, you were gonna go free. Nice sized redfish. Holy moly. It has been a tough one today. Grinding it out. Considering the conditions, I'll take these results any day. Being able to catch one nice sized donkey whenever I was just skunked previously in the marsh. Times are tough right now. Once these waters subside and the marsh level goes back to normal, then I'll come right back out into it. But as it stands right now, I may do some lake fishing or some bank fishing, go back out to the jetties. Y'all may see some of that. Who knows? We're gonna try to mix it up a little bit. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe if you like the content. I would appreciate that. Right now, we're gonna go inside the restaurant behind me, get a quick bite to eat, the champions lunch, and yeah, till next time, tight lines. Nick's like the main act. There's his keys.
Shut up.
How are the conditions, bro?
Get that focus out of my face. It was horrible, man.
I know. Christian?
I literally wanted to throw my stuff in the water. I stopped fishing. I literally gave up. I rage quit fishing today.
He rage quit. It is tough out there, so if that tone says anything, just know that it is really tough out there to do some fishing right now. The reds can just run amok.